Hey guys, it's Yacobreaker again. It's June now, and it's only another 5 months before Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire come out. So I thought it would be a good idea to put my top 5 expectations for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire up there to hear it, because as all you know, I am a huge Pokemon fan, and Season 3 was one of my favorite generations, and probably always will be unless they make one that tops frickin' terraforming villains, which is pretty good. The other ones were always world domination that didn't really make that much sense, but these guys kind of went around it. Anyway, let's go with the top 5. By the way, terraforming is not one of them. Okay, let's start with number 5, starters. Now, of course, you're going to get one of the 3 starters from Ruby and Sapphire originals, and they consist, of course, of Trico, Mudkip, and Torchic. Now, X and Y pulled off one of a very impressive and, well, actually very beneficial moves. They decided to put the Gen 1 starters in there as well, which kind of makes you think if they are going to do it again with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, they could bring in Cyndaquil, Totodile, or Chikorita, because that's the one before that. Personally, I think that would be awesome, but that's why it's at number 5, because it's not exactly that. It might not actually happen, because it happened once, and if it's going to happen again, it's going to be something big, something huge. Because it was hard to beat getting Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur. That I was outstanding when I heard that happened. Anyway, let's keep moving. Number 4 is Mega Evolutions, or in the Legendaries cases, Prehistoric Evolutions or Ancient Evolutions, whatever you want to call them. Now, it was actually funny because 2 days before it actually came out, I was talking to my younger brother about possibly having Sceptile and Swampert Mega Evolve, and by George, they've done it. I was not expecting, however, Sceptile to be Mega Evolving into a Grass Dragon, the first of its kind. There's never been a Grass Dragon before, as far as I remember. Which actually begs the question, what are the moves it could learn? Because the same thing happened with Ampharos. It turned into Thunder Dragon, and it learned Dragon Pulse, one of the most powerful and insane looking moves in Pokemon X and Y for a special attacker. And so it would just beg the question, what other Pokemon would Mega Evolve? I'm really hoping that they're gonna do a Mega Evolution for Kecleon, because you never know with that guy. He's Charmeleon can change into God knows what, but Kecleon was one of my favorites. He's a tough SOB, and I'd love to see that guy have a Mega Evolution. But it also begs the question, what would you do with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire games if you're actually going to have the starters when you face them, if they're going to be in their ancient or prehistoric forms instead of just their normal forms, or if the leaders of Team Magma and Aqua, forgive me, I don't quite remember their names, it's Archie and someone else, can't remember the other guy. It's been years, 6 or 7 plus years since I've played the 3rd generation of Pokemon. But yeah, it's going to be really interesting if they actually have it so that you face them when they're ancient or prehistoric, and if you're actually versing the leader of Team Magma or Aqua, and when you win, you actually get the legendary Pokemon, because that might actually be a good idea. Number 3 is the dive mechanic. No other generation has ever had dive compulsory to proceed in the storyline, because obviously you got to dive to get into the final town for the final gym battle. Again, forgive me, I can't remember the name. I'll put it up on here somewhere, and I'll probably say that I'm a fucking idiot for forgetting. But you know, I love the dive mechanic. The music in there was amazing. In fact, I'm actually going to play it over this part. And yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to a 3D version of Dive, because you know, that would be really cool. It would actually be quite different if you could have some interactions, maybe like a Wailord in the deep, a Sharpedo in the deep, or a fucking cluster of Clamperl that you could interact with and have like a little sideshow. And you know, it'll be quite cool to see. And I know a lot of people are backing up. Will back me up with that. When I'd love to see Dive in 3D. Moving on to number 2 is the Hideout. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I was a big fan of having a hideout in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. It kind of makes you feel a little bit more closer to the character, and it's something that the other games, I think they tried, but they didn't really succeed. I know in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum they tried it, but you had to communicate with other people, either friends or around the world somehow, and you could remove like the boulders and the underground the fucking underground caves, and you can make your secret base in there. But it wasn't really that secret because other people could find it if they were looking for it. So you know. But again, it will be interesting to see in 3D, and it's just a good excuse to have. I think it's either hidden power or secret power around. It will be interesting to see what they'll do for that. And number 1, and I think it's on a lot of other people's mind as well, is a new Pokemon Emerald remake. They made Alpha Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. They could make something like they are obviously using Force names, so I was thinking maybe like Delta Emerald or something like that. Alpha and Omega are by far like the superior things in those words, but there are very few that can actually be used. But I think I speak for tons of people when they really want to see Rayquaza prehistoric ancient Mega Evolve. Let's just put it that way to make it easier. And you know, he just looked freaking awesome. Just replace the red going up his body with like gold or even blue or something very luminescent, and you know, it would just change the entire gameplay, because it actually gives you something to fight for, and you can get both Groudon and Kyogre in the Cave of that's what it's called, Cave of Origin. But then, like, you could get them, but on Pokemon blank Emerald, it could be that you could get them, but you can't get the stones unless you trade them or you buy them, like that guy did. If you can buy like a Mega Venusaurite or a Mega Charizardite or a Mega Blastoisinite from Lumio City in X and Y, depending on who you bought at the beginning. You know, they could even implement something like that, and it would just change the gameplay again completely. But that's all for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and you know, if you have top 5 expectations that you want, and you want other people to know about it, or you want it to go out there and by some happening someone was like, you know what, that's actually a good idea, we should actually go tell Game Freak that. That's probably not going to happen, but you know, it's good, it's worth giving it a chance. Anyway, this has been my video for today. I thank you guys so much for watching. I have had a personal message sent to me about my Pokemon Minecraft time-lapse creations. They actually recommended another one. It's another basic one, but I'm not going to say what Pokemon it is, but I will say that the typing is water, and you know, it's quite a basic one as well. I think people are just gonna wait and see what my basic ones look like before they give me like a legendary or a freaking Hexorus or something bigger. I think the face of Pokemon Pikachu is going to be coming up sooner or later. Anyway, that's me for this video. So thank you guys all so much for watching. If you like my stuff, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel if you find my channel worthy, share on the books of faces or Twitter, or even around people with you. How you spread it is up to you. I just really appreciate it if you would. So until next time, I will just see you next time. Logging out. Bye bye.